guess my biggest fear is death. You know. So I was asleep one day and I woke up. It's like my spirit woke up, but my body didn't. And like I couldn't move. I couldn't do nothing. Like nothing was moving. And I had like I don't know. I just it felt like I was dead for a second, cause my body couldn't move and felt like I was paralyzed.
All right. My biggest fear is dogs and cats. No, for real. I'm scared of dogs and cats.
Well,
Dogs and cats. Yeah. Me.
all right. So one of my biggest fear is like when I was younger, I didn't really have a fear. I wasn't really scared of nothing. But to this one particular day, um, I was playing a baseball game actually, and I went no man, I went to go down for a ground ball, and it hit me right in my nose. Shut up, man. But then like I got over it and I was like, oh my nose hurts, but whatever, I'm still keep on playing. And then right after that, a kid hit it to center field. I went to go out for the cut. This kid had like an amazing arm. Like he like threw like 90 miles per hour. Like and he threw it, and as soon as took my one step and I went to go like a crow hop back, it hit me on my nose. I blacked out. Like I couldn't see nothing. Like I was scared. I didn't know what to do. So I didn't play for a week, and I went back to play again, like to practice, and I went down for a ground ball and I couldn't. Like I went down and I came right back up and I turned my face and everything. I was scared. I was so scared, and I was scared for the littlest things. Like my mom would come and talk to me and she'd raise her hand and I'll be like, oh, flinching. And I was like, I was scared of everything until my mom, she prayed one day and she was like, the Lord told me to tell you this one verse, and
All right. It's Second Timothy, verse 7, chapter 1. For God did not give us a spirit of timidity, but a spirit of power, of love, and the power of self-discipline.
and that verse went through my mind, but she didn't say it like that. She said, "For God has not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind." So, like every day that I go through my mind, but like I was a little kid, I didn't really care at the time. So like it would like come in my mind, and I'll just forget about it. I didn't really care, and I was still scared. I was this and that, and then that day, the next day, my mom had a dream about me getting chased by this big old like hamster thing. And I was like, well, once my mom told me that, I was kind of like, oh man, a hamster really? But, but it was like, and then she told me that it grabbed me and it started tearing me up, and I was cut up, I was broken, I was on the ground, and I ended up in a hospital bed, and man, and like I started crying, I just started crying and I couldn't stop crying for some reason. Like it was to the point that I couldn't like it couldn't stop, and she she started praying, and I started praying with her.
Isaiah, chill out.
And we started praying, and then out of nowhere my mom started talking to me, but she's like, Zackery, you suffer from a spirit of fear, and I've got you in my hands. I'm taking care of you. I'm healing you. But she said, she didn't say God. She didn't say God has you. She said I have you. So it's in my head, I'm like, how does she have me in her hands when she can't heal me? But really, the Lord was talking through her, and it was amazing. I had types of goosebumps. I had goosebumps on goosebumps. I was shaking. I was crying. I couldn't handle myself, and it was like so powerful that like I felt like throwing up. Like this. Oh, it was like, oh, I'm shaking right now. But and then
Yo.
and then After
yo,
that,
yo.
me and my mom started crying. We looked into each other's eyes, and she said, that the Lord will open doors for me, and He has. I wouldn't be here where I'm standing right now if it wasn't through Him, and I wouldn't be where I'm at in the level I'm in baseball if it wasn't through Him, and I wouldn't be with you guys talking to you if it wasn't through Him. And He's really worked in my life, and I'm laying Him, but like I've been falling back and falling back, and then creating more fear and more fear and more fear and more fear. I'm just falling back. Like I'm at this point that I'm like this on a cliff, and I just want to jump off. But He's holding me. He's holding me. He's bringing me up, and I don't have fear no more. Like I don't fear of really anything, to be honest with you, except my mom. She'll tear me up, sleep. Uh, and I thank the Lord actually like talking through my mom, and I feel more powerful. I feel stronger in what I do. I take up Rivero right now. But I feel powerful, and you gotta let Him work in your life and let Him hold you and break you. Like, well, like the time I went to Rock University and we had that, He said, you need to be broken. Woo! Goosebumps. I had goosebumps. And He just needs to break and just work into your life. Amazing how much stuff He can. You can go to college, full ride baseball scholarship. Just let him work. He wants to work in your life. He wants you to be successful. He wants you to be like something else that you want to be. Like it's hard to explain.
Wake up.
He wants you in His arms. He wants to break you. He loves you. He sent His only kid to die on the cross for you. And clearly, some of us don't even think about that. We just go on with our day and do our work and don't really care. But He loves us. And He doesn't want to have us have any fear to do anything. He wants us to take risk and fall and learn. My point is, pray once in a while when you're scared and when you don't feel something's right. Pray, because He will take care of it.